I feel the liftoff. The clock has started. Roger.
Hello, my friends. My name is Dadcraft73, and welcome back to another episode of One Man, One Mod, where we're trying to learn everything that we can about advanced rocketry. Oh, man. We are ready to start thinking about space. Finally, I guess we've been thinking about space all the day long. But in yesterday's episode, we got all of our spacesuit ready to go. It's all charged up with oxygen. I got it sitting on an armor stand because, frankly, running around with those crazy legs on with all those upgrades, man, we were skating around like crazy people. That is for sure. Woo, it's insane. So anyway, today, we need to start thinking about how we're going to get into space. And what we're going to do today is probably one of the most important things that we can talk about, because we're going to be building items that are going to be put in orbit. We're going to be building things that's going to let us go into orbit. We're going to build a space station here in the next day or so. But there's these ID chips that get created. Let me just show you ID chips. There's a couple. There's a satellite ID chip, there's a planet, there's a space station ID chip, and then there's an asteroid chip. Some of these we are not going to explore in this playthrough of this pack. Well, we may. We'll see. We'll see if we end up doing some of the satellite stuff. Here's the deal. The satellite missions as part of Advanced Rocketry are very convoluted and very, very time-consuming, and you don't get a whole lot out of it. You could do, like, mining missions and things like that, which is kind of cool, right? It's kind of cool for sure. And so maybe we want to at least explore it down the road a little bit, but man, I don't know about you, but I'm itching to get into space. But those asteroid mining missions that you can go on, they're just not, you don't get very much. You know, you might get, 10, 15 of a couple different ores back, and that's it. You can get that much more probably just mining if you do it this way. But we may still investigate it, so we're not going to completely write that off. But it's the first thing we need to build, though, is part of this whole satellite deal, okay? So what we need to build is something called the satellite... is it the builder? Yeah, so we need to build the satellite builder. And this thing is a pretty complex a block. It's got lots of different things that we need. I mean, it's nothing is too crazy. We just need lots of base materials. We got to do this. We got to do all this kind of stuff. So we're going to get this satellite builder done today. And then we're going to talk about some other little odds and ends. I was preparing some things here. I mean, I was killing squids for, I don't know, 2 hours maybe, and I finally got enough ink sacs with my unlooting iron sword. And I also got a bunch of yellow dye, which we're going to need here in a minute. And I was making a little bit of concrete. I'm going to show you how to make concrete just because I've already made some, and I want to at least show you how to do it. So you need a bucket of water. Now, I was going to do a whole episode about, or at least a section of my episode about the process of building concrete, because concrete is a material that you need to be able to make launch pads, and we're getting close to that whole launch pad kind of stuff, okay? So the problem is, so I made a reservoir from thermal expansion, because here's the recipe for concrete. So it's a bucket of water, it's sand, and it's gravel, and you get 16 concrete. So I was like, oh, okay, well, we'll use a reservoir, and we'll try to put like a whole bunch of buckets in there. Yeah, it doesn't work, okay? So then I'm like, oh, how about a tank? So we'll make a tank, and we'll do that. That doesn't work either. So we got to use water buckets. It's just a little bit of a grind. It's not too bad. And we get 16 at a time. So we can just go and, get more of this and put this in there, and more of sand and gravel, and get 16 more. So it's not too bad because you get a bunch of it at a time. But still, it's there's no way that I found, and maybe you guys know something different, but there's no way that I found, at least in the pack that we're playing, the one man one mod pack, where you can use thermal expansion, like large quantities of stuff. So bucket at a time. You probably make a bunch of buckets and just stand there at the thing and crank them out. I'm trying to be a little careful with the amount of iron I use, even though I have a good amount. I'm making steel here. We're going to need tons of steel. So what we need to build is this satellite builder. It's the most important block probably at this stage in the game that we could possibly build. So if you don't have one, you probably need to make one. So let's start walking through all the different pieces, parts. So this is going to be easy. We'll make this hopper first. So we just need to make a chest. So we'll make a chest like so. And then we should have some iron in here. Yeah, we need 5 pieces of iron. And we'll put this and go like this. Make a hopper, okay? So that's piece number 1 of our deal. Let me actually put all of these away. We'll get them out whenever we start building other stuff. Man, it took me so long to get that die. It's not even funny. We'll put this stuff away here and here. Yeah? And we can put this up there. Just because we're going to need room for all these pieces, parts. So hopper's number 1. Okay. We also need these data storage chips. So we need a basic circuit, which should be over here. Yeah, a basic circuit. And then we need an emerald and a piece of redstone. Now we do have a couple emeralds. Not very many, but we do have a couple. So these go into the precision assembler. Let's go rolling over here, and we'll put this, and this in there, and this will run through, and that'll give us one of these data storage units. Okay, hello. Okay, so when that guy's done, we'll grab him out, and we'll add him to our list of materials that have been made. Okay, and now we need a titanium plate. Not a big deal. We know how to make titanium. We've made a little bit so far, so we could make those high-pressure tanks, so we can put those on our spacesuit, but we just run a piece of titanium through the deal, and we get a titanium plate out the other side. So that's not too bad. So nothing too crazy so far. Add that to our list. All right, next we need 2 basic circuits, which we have, right there. So we'll put those up there. Just keep going across the top there. Okay, that's cool. We need a machine structure, which we should have one kicking around here. Yeah. Man, we're getting low on these resources, and we'll put that guy there. Okay, now we need stuff that's a little more difficult to make. So we need some copper. Let's grab some copper out of here. We need 16 pieces of copper. And let me see, how many plates do we have? Steel plates, steel rods. Yeah, okay. So let's get 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2 of these. And then we'll make ourselves a couple copper coils, like so. And now we should be able to make this motor. Okay, so there's our motor. Just keep on stacking them across. We need a saw blade assembly, which is iron plates. This is iron plates. So we need a bunch of iron plates, and so we have this and this. All right, we should have enough materials to make this guy. So let's make this guy first, and then we'll make this guy next. Okay, so there's a saw blade assembly. That's going to go up there. And then finally, we just need an anvil. So we know how to make an anvil. So that's a vanilla recipe. So we'll go like this and get ourselves 1, 2, 3 of these. And then we'll go back in and put these guys like so. Okay, bang. Now we can make the satellite builder. Bang. Okay. Done. The other thing we need to make is, I'm pretty sure, we need a power input deal, input plug. It means we need to make some batteries. That's 10 plates. Oh my goodness, 10. I think I am so short on 10 overall. We have a couple pieces of tin, so that's probably good. Let me see. Do I have more tin kicking around in here? Yeah, okay. I'm not doing too bad. Let's eat a little something. Okay, and then we're going to put these pieces of tin in here, let them run through, and we'll grab these tin plates, and then we'll make these little guys. Okay, and then we need this. We need some redstone. 1, 2. Okay, power input plug. This. Okay, and then we just need, we need more of these structure things. I can never remember how to make these. We've made them so often. Okay, we should have the materials to make these. So we should just be able to make 16 of these. Yeah, that's good. We'll leave the rest of those away. And now we should be able to make our power input plug like so, and we have our satellite builder. Okay, important blocks. That is for sure. It doesn't really matter where we put this. My mouse is getting all crazy. It's going off the mouse pad. We just need to get it some power, and it doesn't really matter where we secure that power from. So we probably have some power running around back behind this. Here, I'm going to do this for Randy. Is it V? Yeah, single block. Yeah, Randy was like, hey man, you know that you can just convert your drill to single block, and then, you know, you're not acting like a maniac all the time, trying to click stuff around. Okay, so we're going to bring our leadstone power across like that and bring it down. And then we're going to put our power input plug here, satellite builder on top. Okay? All right, you see it's getting power. And this is the machine that you use to actually configure your satellites, right? So you build a blank satellite, you put in some stuff, you do all different kinds of things. But we're just going to leave this here for now. And then we're going to come back to that. So we're not really going to talk about what we're going to use this for. It's just important to have one. I mean, we're going to talk about it. I don't know if we'll get to talk about it today or not. So satellite builder done. Now we need to get ourselves a launch pad. Well, we need to get us a pad that, I guess we're going to call it the construction pad is what we're going to do. So let's grab some more of this and some of this. I don't know why I always get 2 stacks when I do that. So we have this, and then we need a bucket. Okay? And we want to make some more concrete. So let's get some more concrete going. Yeah. Get our bucket out. I don't really want to waste any iron, so that's why I'm sort of doing it manually. I wish I could click that stuff in there, but I can't. But we get 16 pieces of concrete at a time, so it's not the end of the world. I mean, it's alright, actually. Go like that. We can't click those in there. We'll get this. Okay, how much is that? That is... We have 48 plus 16, so we have 2 stacks of concrete. Now we need a stack of ink sacks, 2 stacks of ink sacks, and 2 stacks of dandelion yellow. And we take these, we take our concrete, right? We put it there. We put dandelion yellow, we put ink sacks, and then we're going to get 64 launchpad blocks. And we're just going to make double. We're going to make 2 stacks of launchpad blocks. I don't know how big actually this thing needs to be. So what is 16? 8 times 8 is 64. 16 times... Let me get my... I don't know how to do that math. That's too much for my poor brain. 16 times 16 is 256. So actually 4 stacks. We don't have near enough materials, do we? Well, we could probably... We'd have to go kill squids forever. So we'll just do it this way. We'll use 2 stacks of these things. Yeah. And then, okay, we need some other stuff, though. We need some tower. So we need some structure tower, which is all steel rods. Oh, sweet mercy. That is going to be a lot of steel that we're going to burn. And it depends on how much. Let me see, get these. Maybe like this many. No. Let's do that. That'll be fine. So we got to make a bunch of steel rods. Do we have any in here already? Yeah, we have 8. Let's make just 10. No, how about we put it in the right thing? Put it in the input hatch. Okay, let that run for a minute. Alrighty, my friends, we're back. Sorry about that weird little cut. My throat got all crazy. The weather's changing. You know, it's starting to get a little drier. There's not as much humidity outside. Before I came back, though, I just slept through the night. Before I had that little impromptu coffin thing going on. So now we've got launchpad stuff. We're making more of those guys down there, those launchpad block or the tower blocks. So now we need to find ourselves a way. We got to build a launchpad, and I think what we're gonna do is I think we're just gonna build it up here. It's not even a launch pad. It's a construction pad, is what it is. I do need to go while we're up here. Now I'm thinking about this. I'm just going to plant more potatoes. Okay. Perfect. And then I'll smelt these up and I'll cook these up in a minute. So here's our power source right here. So we're going to need some power for our machines over here that we're going to use. So we might as well use this area for like a launch pad. This probably needs to go downstairs. You know what? I'm going to actually take this guy. Yeah. I don't have another piece of dirt. That's okay. We're going to use this in a second. Oh, is that where it goes down? That's actually going to be awesome. So I can just tap into it wherever I want to. Okay. So we're going to put down these Launchpad blocks. Now, these things can be anywhere. You can do something really small, like this, right? 3x3. That's the smallest launch pad that you can have. Or in our case, I keep calling it a launch pad because we're using Launchpad blocks. But we're actually building something called a construction pad, at least right now. We're going to convert it to a launch pad, so it's going to do double duty for us. But right now, it's going to do that. So 3x3, you can do 5x5 if you wanted. All right, and you could go all the way up to 16 by 16. So what we're going to do is we're going to go, let's do 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2. And then 1, 2 this way. We may have to actually go 4 this way to get it to be set up right. So that's now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we need to go 2 more. Okay. So that right there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So if I want to go 1 more this way, and then 1 more this way. Just trying to maximize the size of this thing. And can I do this 1 more time? 1 past. Okay. So I think that's probably big enough. This is a pretty hefty sized launch pad. But the reason we've made it so big is to build a space station. We actually build... Oh, it's so cool. Oh my goodness, I love it. So we actually build the space station that we want to have on this pad. I wish I had some more. Are there any squids? I had to go out far and wide. Man, it was a nightmare. Let's see, are there any squids? Some more ink sacs would be amazing if we could get some more. I mean, we could always make it bigger. I would sort of like to make it bigger if I could. Hello, squids? Why are they not spawning? They were up here all over the place a little while ago. They must have spawned in a lake or something. Oh, there's a squid. There's a squid somewhere. I don't see any. Oh, yeah, I was having this problem earlier. I had to kind of run away and come back and try to get stuff to despawn. I had to log out a couple times and hope that, oh yeah, right here. Look, now we have like a whole herd of squids in here. So we can just go in here like this, right? We can kill some squids. This is essentially what I was doing for a long time to get 2 stacks of ink sacs. I mean, it's not too bad. The trouble's just finding them. There's some squids over here. If I could get some more, I can make this construction pad even a little bit bigger than it is already. Okay. Let's go over here. Any more squids? 1 more. So, I mean, it's not too long to get a bunch of ink sacs. I mean, I wish there was a way to get more. I mean, there might be, but at least not with Advanced Rocketry. So we have there's like 12 or so back at the base. More squids are spawning. Yeah. So once you start killing them off, they actually spawn somewhat rapidly. So it's just a matter of doing all the grinding that you need to do to make it happen. Okay, there's 18. Yeah, there's some more squids around, but I'm not too worried about it. Let's see if we can at least make a couple more Launchpad blocks. I'd like to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's 11 by 11 now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 11 by 11. So if I could go one more this way, so that would be... So I need 24, right? To do 23, something like that. Let's see what we can do. Let's go down here and make this thing as big. So that'll be then 12 by 12. It's pretty hefty. Yeah. Plus my rods are probably done, so that will work. I need to make some more concrete, so let's do this and... Oh, we already have it. So let's go this. We'll get these. Yeah, that'll be plenty. And we'll get some yellow dye. Now with these guys, man, you get 4 stacks out of a stack of yellow flowers. I had to go all over the plains finding them. Oh, it's a nightmare. But we got it done. Whatever. It's just the way it needs to be done. You know, sometimes you got to spend a little time grinding in this Minecraft game. So we're gonna go like this, and then these guys make some more concrete. 16 plus that, so we need to make at least one more. That and that and that. Okay, and then we're gonna take concrete. We're gonna take this. We're gonna take this, and we're gonna make a bunch more of these. Okay, now let's go up here and expand. Let's put this stuff away. We don't need this or that. Let us also go over here and get our rods out of here. 20 rods. And let's make some of these structure things so we can go up and take care of them. So that's going to be 40. Maybe 24 will be enough. Yeah, we'll save some of those rods for later. Okay, now let's go out here and get this thing fired up. So we're going to make this thing 12 by 12, and we'll see how many blocks we have left. I'd sort of like it... and it can be rectangular. It doesn't have to be square. I'm just trying to make it square just for like symmetry purposes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we're going to run this all the way over here. And we have 14 more. So if I wanted to, I could just run another row across the bottom here. So it's going to be 13 by 12. Pretty good size. All right, and now we need to get our tower in. Now the tower has to be the same level, and we can put it right here if we want to. It has to be the same level as the edge of the launch pad, right? So not above it, not below it. It's got to be right at the same level as the launch pad. And then we can go up as many as we want here. And we're going to go up all 24. And we're going to take some massive fall damage, I think, on the way back down, but... I guess I should have thought about that. Oh, don't die. Please don't die. Oh my goodness. Half a heart. Okay, so there's that. All right, now we need to go and make another machine. And that's probably going to be where we end up the episode. And I know it's kind of like a cliffhanger thing, but I really wanted to spend the time to talk about this guy. So, and we're going to revisit that next episode. Don't worry about that. If you're following along, you're playing along, you've been building all these machines, trust me, take the time to build that little satellite deal. Okay? Now we need a space station assembler. Okay? Dilithium dust. How do I get dilithium dust? Pulverizer, dilithium ore. Okay, we have some. We don't have tons, but we do have some. I feel like we should have more than that, though. We're also going to need to make... titanium gears. So, oh my goodness. So 1, 2, 3, 5. We're going to need 10 pieces of rutile ore converted. This guy goes there. Yeah, so it just goes in here. Rutile ore. It's pretty quick, so it'll just grind through really quick. Not a problem. Okay, so we need dilithium dust. So that means we need to go over here to our pulverizer, and we need to put... Get rid of these guys. We need to put 1, 2 of those in there. I don't have more dilithium. It must be upstairs. Or is it over here? Ah, there's a little bit more. Not a ton. So this should be giving us dilithium dust. We could also use that thing upstairs if we wanted to. Okay, perfect. Spacious assembler, rocket assembly machine. What is that? Oh my! I don't even know if we're gonna have enough rutile ore to get this job done. This is a ridiculous grind. Some advanced circuits. Okay, we're gonna have to do all the rutile ore that we have. Is it nighttime? Yeah. Let's sleep through the night real quick. And then let's go up topside and hope against hope that we have a little bit more. I mean, we might have enough. Get drilled. Dang thing. Yeah, we're going to have to maybe do some mining. Well, this might be... We'll see. So let's make the rest of this rutile ore that we have into titanium. So 20. It might be enough. We'll see. Okay. So then we have advanced circuits. We should actually have some advanced circuits. We need 2. We have 1. So that means we need this. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we need a little bit of gold. Yeah. So this has to be a redstone block. Yeah. Okay. And we'll go over here and we'll dump all this stuff into our input hatch like this, and that. That'll make it an advanced one. Okay. Yeah. And then we'll have all the pieces except for this. Okay, so we're going to need some of these. That means a diamond. No, we're going to use silicon, copper, redstone. Okay, not a problem. This should be done. Yep. And then we'll put that on the cutting machine while we get these other resources. Cutting machine. Go there. You do your deal. Make everybody happy. Let's put this in this. And that in there. Okay. And then let's go like this, like this. Alright, inventory feels better. Better. Okay, so we need these guys. So we're going to use copper, silicon. So we need 1, 2 of these. We're going to need 1, 2 of these. And we're going to need 1, 2 of these. Oh my goodness gracious, it's so much resources. Oh, I'm kind of broke down that I don't have more rutile ore. You know, it's just something that we haven't been able to get a hold of. All right, and then I can go, oops, while we're over here at the rolling machine, let's put these in there, make some silicon plates. I need to get more of that cooked up too. Maybe when this steel gets done. How's the steel tight? Oh, they're all done. Here, you start doing your deal, guy. Okay. Okay, these are done. Okay, now we can make these guys. We can go this, this, and that. Those will do their deal. Now, I want to see... So if I put a piece of titanium in here, I'm hoping to get 2 rods. Because we're going to have to be very, very specific on what we do with some of this stuff. I mean, I could cheat. No, I can't cheat anymore. I'm running 8.2, the 8.2 version. So I guess you could do all this kind of stuff if you wanted to. So that's 1, 2, 3. I don't think we're gonna have enough. Yeah, that's 2 rods. Okay, so I need 4 rods. So that's 2 pieces per. So I need, okay, so I know for a fact I need 4 titanium plates. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I know I need that. Alright, so those are going to get done. Okay, so that, no, I need 8 titanium plates. Right, because we also have to make this guy, 2 gears. So we need 8 titanium plates. Oh, man. We're in trouble. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then I need 16. So that means another 8. Yeah. I think I am going to have enough. Barely. So if I do 7, put 7 of these in here, that should give me 14. Okay, let's get these. Okay, that should give me 14, and I should have a couple left over, right? If my math is right. All right, and then that should give us what we... No. Oh, yeah, I think I'm still going to have enough. Yeah. We're going to make this today. That makes me happy, okay? So we'll get that squared away. All right, so I think we now have, with the circuits, we just have to make the gear. Okay, so I think we're close. Let's go grab these. Let's go over here and... Okay, those are already in our possession. We'll get these. Let's make this first thing first. I'm not going to have enough. I'm going to be short 1 piece of titanium. I've just decided. So we get the rocket assembly station. We need one of these. That means some lime dye, which we never seem to have kicking around here, ever. We need this, and we need this. Okay. And we can go like that, and like that, and like that. Okay. And then we need some redstone. We need some glowstone. And we need a glass pane. Okay. And then we can make this guy. Okay. And then we have to make those 2. Okay. And then we need 2 more rods. Yeah, this is why we're going to be short. Yep, we're going to be short 1 piece of titanium. Well, I mean, what are you going to do, right? Except cry about it. We need a piece of concrete. We should have some. Yeah, there. We'll grab those out of there. And then we should be able to make the rocket assembly deal. Okay, rocket assembly machine. And now we need the space station assembler. So we just need these. Yeah, look. We're 1 piece of titanium short. Oh, man. Please, do I have some rutile ore? No, I do not. I'm 1 short. All right, well, I tell you what, that means I'm going to have to do mining. So we've done some half-decent work today, at least a couple things, right? So here's what we've done today so far. 1, we have built the satellite assembly machine, right? Or the station, or whatever that thing is. What is this thing called? Let me go down here and check real quick. The satellite builder. We've made that thing. We've also made a bunch of Launchpad blocks. We made concrete, and we farmed some squids, and we got all that squared away. And then we made the structure tower, 24 blocks high, and we jumped off of it and almost killed ourselves dead. But that's okay. So what we need to do between the episodes is I need to go get just 1 piece of rutile ore, and that'll be enough. And then we'll be able to make the satellite assembly station, or the space station assembly station. And then what we're going to do next episode, we're actually going to build our satellite. Or no, we're going to build our space station. Oh, man. I'm a little broke down about that whole deal with the rutile ore. Yeah, it makes me grouchy. Grouchy. Let me just go look one more time. Rutile ore. No. Rutile ore. No. Rutile ore. No. Rutile ore. No. And we know it's not upstairs. And it's not here, and it's not there. It's not anywhere. Okay, so what we'll do next time is I'm going to go get a couple pieces, however many I can find. I'll do some mining between the episodes. And next time, we're going to make ourselves a space station. It's going to be amazing. So until then, please remember to be cool. Don't be a fool. And from my One Man, One Mod series, where we're trying to learn everything that we can about advanced rocketry, I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
I feel the liftoff. The clock has started. Roger.